Well, welcome back, Oliver and White fans. Today I thought we'd do another installment of White Literature Wednesday and look at some more pieces of white literature. And I thought today we would look at the 4225 and 4270 literature. Now to start with, we have the individual sheets here, which are just a front-back thing. And I would assume this is the introductory piece since it says announcing a new tractor with 225 horsepower. Here we have the 270 piece the same way, announcing the biggest, newest Field Boss ever, and gives you the specifications on the back. But these two pieces are another example of things that look the same but are different. Here we have the first one, which is from 84, and this one, I believe, is from 86. And at first glance, they look like the same piece, but they are not. The cover is the same, but they have different form numbers. I talked about that a little bit before. This one is FP278, this one's FP290, and they were different years. Of course, it tells you the year. It also tells you that they printed 20,000 of each. So when you look through these two, they appear to be totally identical. And the only difference that I have found is that by this time, White had been acquired by Allied Products. So the address is different, and this one says Division of Allied Products, whereas this one says White Farm Equipment Company in Oak Brook, Illinois. So I believe on this one, that is the only difference between these two pieces of literature. So to most people, that probably doesn't matter, but if you're a collector nut like me, you want to have both variations. So we go one page at a time. The first page is identical. The second page appears to be identical. Picture of a on-land plow. That's actually a flex-back plow, you see. It's got the on-land plow up front, and it's got dual wheels in the back, and then a semi-mounted plow hooked on the back. That's a neat setup if you ever see one of those in person. Now we look in here, and these are another two identical pages. And I haven't read all the text, so I don't know, there might be a mistake or something. If anybody has something that I haven't seen or caught, say something in the comments, but they seem to be identical text and pictures. And then finally, the last two pages, and they appear to be identical. Largely, they're identical. The color, I think, on this one looks a little bit lighter maybe than this one, but for the rest of the purposes, these two pieces of literature are almost 100% identical, other than the address on the back cover. So sometimes the difference between them may be something as minor as that. So keep an eye out if you see one of these. You can see which version you have. Maybe there's another version, I don't know, but these are the two that I have. And as we've learned before, there's multiple variants of each piece. So 20,000 copies printed of each, so you're bound to find one out there somewhere. Once again, I hope you liked looking through some literature. And if you do, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.